Kayok. In this video, we are going to be discussing a new word study, a name. Now, as you notice in the title, I did not include the name in the title. Let's see how long it takes for you to figure out who we are learning about today. I should say their name. Now, here's a question. Why do you read the Bible? Have you ever just sat down and asked yourself that question? I would say that on a subconscious level, most people, when they pick up the Bible to read it, they want to learn something that they did not know before. So in essence, they use the Bible as a teacher. They want to learn something, well, the Bible becomes their surrogate teacher. So how do we say teacher in ancient Hebrew? We say it this way, Mora. Mora, a teacher. And if you've ever been to school, which I'm certain that if you have, then you know that when teachers teach, they speak. They have something to say. And in my language, one of the words that we use that means to say is amara. Amara. And this is the exact same root that is in the word mora, which, once again, means a teacher. Now, there are those who consider what they learn from the Bible great. They consider the Bible a great book, wonderful teachings. And they even declare that what they learned from the Bible is just great. Have you ever used those descriptive terms? I think the Bible is wonderful. I think what I've learned from the Bible is great. As a matter of fact, that same word, great, is used in the Bible in so many different places. We're going to focus on Genesis chapter 12, verse 2. And I'll read from the New International Version. This is how it reads. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. Sounds very nice, doesn't it? Well, here's the thing. When you look up the word great in the language dictionary, the Hebrew language dictionary, it gives you some very interesting words that are used in Hebrew. Great, amara, to say. Another way we say great in our language is moraba, 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 which literally means, when translated to English, an abundant and bountiful teaching. Bountiful and increasing, which we say as raba, raba, raba. So let's review. Greatness, amara, the root of mora. Moraba, greatness. Moraba, an abundance. A great quantity. Moraba, to increase. Raba. Genesis 12:2. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will make your name Moraba, Moraba, a nation of great teachers, and not just any teachers, great teachers of light. Now, would you like to meet the individual who is described as a great teacher? And no, it's not the deity that's called Jesus, because that name does not mean great teacher. Next, we are going to learn from the Bible this very name, Moraba, and you will learn why this individual was named that. And just as it is written, sometime later, the Gadah tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham, And Abraham responded, "Here I am." And Gadah said to him, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains I will show you." When I read this, I just imagine that twisted Gadah just rubbing his little spiny, bony little fingers together. Because keep in mind, if you don't know your enemy, they can overcome you. This thing, Gadah, is called a tester. And just as I've always declared in many of my other videos, when people ask me in the comment section about this whole deal with God and the one they refer to as Abraham and Isaac, well, did not God put Abraham to the test? And I explained to them it was not the creator. I use language that they're familiar with. So I say, but it was just one of the fallen. It clearly states that in ancient Hebrew, by the way. So, as we just read, he took him to a mount called Moriah. Genesis 22, verses 1 and 2. And no longer will you be called Abram. Your name will be Abraham, for I have made you a father of many nations. Yes? No. That is not what is actually in the verse. Because when you consider his name, the first question you have to ask yourself is, why is the in his name? If you speak our language and you know why we use the M to make things plural, right? Well, yes, in large quantity. Because we have another plural form as well. And it's not in his name.